me, you have lost count of the weight loss journeys and how to lose X amount of weight in X amount of time and tips to lose weight fast and just all those videos. I know that I have watched so many of those videos, and I have a proposition for you guys today. Instead of watching a video where somebody has already lost the weight, they're already at their goal, and they're telling you what they did to get there, I'm going to get there with you. I'm going to check in with you guys every week and tell you what my struggles have been, what's going on, if I messed up, if I did good, how much weight I've lost, like all of that stuff, and just going through it together, because I am 6 months postpartum, so I'm in the middle of a weight loss journey. I have already lost 35 pounds, but over the holidays I gained back about 5, so I've lost 30, I guess, if you want to like add back in those 5 pounds. And I had 2 little babies within 3 years, so I gained almost 70 pounds my first pregnancy. I lost about 54 of that, and then I got pregnant with my second daughter, and now I've lost 30 if you're not counting the 5 that I gained over the holidays. So I am in the thick of a weight loss journey. I'm discovering so many new tips and tricks and things that work and things that I thought I would never be able to do. So I'm gonna let you guys know the things that I plan on doing to lose weight. I'm definitely gonna set goals like for the month, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show you guys, and you're gonna see it in video, and you're gonna see it like in real time that I'm losing weight, that I'm gonna step back on the scale and show you my current weight throughout this whole thing. And I think that that'll just be really beneficial to have, like, you to feel like you have a buddy that you're doing this with, because I don't have anyone that I know that's trying to lose weight that I'm doing this with. So I'm also excited to have you guys in the comments and like have all of us just cheering each other on. The things that I am doing right now to lose weight, the very first thing that I'm doing, and I feel like the major thing that I'm doing, is intermittent fasting. So it's when you eat between a certain eating window. It does not put any type of restrictions on what you can and cannot eat. That's completely separate. This is just eating within a eating window, a certain time. So for me, I like to eat between 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. A lot of people do between 12 and 8, and technically I don't really eat my first meal until 12, but by drinking my coffee, I break my fast because I cannot do black coffee. I have to have a little bit of creamer, so I do like a little creamer and a Splenda around 10 o'clock, and then I try not to eat my actual meal until 12. Today I didn't eat my actual meal until 2, but I did drink my coffee at about 10. So that helps you just to restrict yourself, because for me, my husband comes home pretty late. I feel like I eat later than I should. So just kind of cutting off the eating and stopping, that's going to cut calories automatically, especially if you're used to eating really late. Yeah, so intermittent fasting is the very first thing that I'm doing. The second thing that I'm doing is drinking green tea every morning and every night. So when I wake up, which is usually between 6 and 8, it's kind of, the times change. I have a 6-month-old. She's kind of figuring out her own schedule. And my 2.5-year-old, she will wake up anywhere between 7:30 and 8:30. So I drink my green tea, I drink water, and I wait for the clock to strike 10 for me to have that morning cup of coffee. It was hard in the beginning, but the green tea kind of replaced the coffee, and it gave me that like alive and like awakened type feeling. And then another thing I'm doing is drinking a lot of water, like I said. So I was really bad with drinking water. I've always been terrible with drinking water. But I literally just chug water all day. All day, every day, I just chug water whenever I think about it, and I don't drink anything else. Not the little drops in your water, not 0 calorie, like the Lipton 0 calorie tea, not Diet Coke, nothing but water. So that's what I'm doing. And then another thing that I'm doing is no dairy, no meat. The no dairy is major. I had to cut dairy because I'm breastfeeding my daughter, and we thought that she had a dairy allergy, so I cut dairy, and that's how I lost like 7 or 8 of the 35 pounds that I've already lost. When I cut dairy, I immediately like lost weight. So now I'm just trying to stay with that, cutting dairy. I already don't drink milk, but I do eat a lot of cheese. And when I cut dairy, I realized, wow, like I'm thinking that because I don't drink traditional milk and I already drink almond milk, I probably don't get that much dairy to begin with. No, I was having a ton of dairy. And dairy, from what I know, kind of stops your digestive system from working properly and working the best that it can, and that's something you don't want when you're trying to lose weight. I want to lose this weight relatively fast. If I was trying to lose 1 pound a week or 2 pounds a week or the recommended amount, then I might not do all of these things, but I'm trying to lose this weight in like a couple of months, and I know that I can if I really buckle down with the things that I'm telling you guys. So yes. And what else? And then no cheat meals. I would do really good for an entire week, and I would wait for Sunday, and I'd be like, okay, Sunday is going to be a cheat meal for me because my husband is off on Sundays. And what would happen is he eats pretty late, and I would have that cheat meal at like 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. and then I would feel sluggish, I'd feel gross, and the next day when I woke up, I would just kind of like want to give up because all of the good feelings that I had from eating really good throughout the week were gone. So for me, I think that cheat meals are just a no-no, and looking forward to eating those really bad things kind of takes away the whole lifestyle and makes it more of a diet, and diets just don't work. They do not work, not in the long term, not when you have a lot of weight to lose. You're going to be back and forth and yo-yoing up and down. So what I've said is that I'm going to wait at least 2 weeks before I have a cheat meal. So my husband and I just recently committed to doing monthly date nights. So I said, okay, I'll just do my cheat meal when we have our date night, and that'll be once a month where I'll be able to have that like cheat. And I feel honestly, if I wait that long and I've ate so good, I'm not going to want to ruin it, because whenever I would have a cheat meal, I would feel like crap and feel so gross, and then I would start craving sugar all over again and carbs, and it would throw everything off. So I doubt that I'm honestly going to even really want a cheat meal. I feel like maybe a salad with ranch instead of oil and vinegar, or whatever dairy-free option will probably be like my cheat, but I don't think it's gonna be like cookies and cake and all these crazy things, because I'm waiting so long and I'm really training my body and kind of getting away from like the sweets and the carbs and all that stuff. Yeah, those are the things that I'm gonna be doing. I am going to insert my weight, me stepping on the scale. This is my starting weight. My goal weight for this month, I want to be 170 by the end of January. So I'm putting that out there, and I'm going to come back on here and I'm going to show you guys at the end of January that I've reached that goal, and the things that I told you here is how I've done it. But if you want to see between now and then what I've been doing, what I'm struggling with, what things I've like improvised with, what I eat in a day, then subscribe, comment down below, and let me know that you guys want to see all of that. And the next clip here is going to be like the full-length video of my body. I can also compare my body, and you guys can see changes, because sometimes the scale obviously doesn't reflect everything, and I've taken measurements. So I'm really excited to have you guys here on the journey with me, and thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.